Once upon a time, in a land shrouded in mist and mystery, there was a small village nestled at the edge of an ancient forest. This village was ruled by a princess named Elara. Though she was known for her beauty, her heart was cold and filled with cruelty. She wielded a magic drum, a powerful artifact that allowed her to control the minds of her subjects. With every beat, she could bend their wills to her whims, ensuring absolute obedience and loyalty. Elara had discovered the drum in the depths of the forest, within the ruins of an old temple. Its dark magic had whispered promises of power and dominion to her. Consumed by ambition and a desire to be feared rather than loved, she accepted the drum and its curse. From that day on, the village lived in fear of their wicked princess and her dreaded drum. The villagers toiled day and night under her rule, unable to resist her commands. They built grand monuments in her honor, sacrificed their own needs for her desires, and grew weaker and more despondent with each passing day. Despite her cruelty, none dared to oppose her, for the magic of the drum was too strong. However, deep in the heart of the forest, there lived a wise old man named Oswin. He had been the village's elder before Elara's tyranny began, and had since retreated to the forest to seek a way to break the curse. He knew that the drum's power could be undone, but it would require great courage and cunning. One day, a hunter named Kale ventured into the forest. Kale was brave and skilled, known for his sharp mind and unwavering heart. He sought out Oswin, hoping to find a way to free his people from Elara's grip. The wise man welcomed Kale and shared with him the secret of the drum. The drum is a conduit of dark magic, Oswin explained. It feeds on the fear and despair of the people. To break its power, someone must steal the drum from Elara and play a melody of hope and courage. Only then will the curse be lifted. Kale knew this would be a perilous task, but he agreed without hesitation. Oswin gave him a silver flute, an ancient instrument imbued with protective magic, and taught him the melody that would counteract the drum's spell. Armed with the flute and his determination, Kyle set out to confront the wicked princess. Under the cover of night, Kyle made his way to the palace. He moved with the stealth of a shadow, evading the guards who patrolled the grounds. He finally reached Elara's chamber, where she sat with the drum beside her, basking in her own malevolent power. Kyle waited until she fell asleep, then quietly approached the drum. Just as he reached for it, Elara stirred. Her eyes snapped open, and with a snarl, she lunged for the drum. Kyle was quick, however, and snatched it from her grasp. Elara screamed in rage, the sound echoing through the palace. "How dare you!" she shrieked, her voice filled with venom. "You think you can steal my power?" Kyle raised the silver flute to his lips and began to play the melody Oswin had taught him. The notes floated through the air, pure and clear, a stark contrast to the dark, oppressive aura of the drum. Elara's eyes widened in horror as the magic of the drum began to unravel. She tried to cover her ears, but it was too late. The power she had wielded for so long was slipping away. The villagers, hearing the music, began to awaken from their stupor. They felt their minds clearing, their spirits lifting. Hope and courage surged through them, breaking the chains of Elara's control. They gathered outside the palace, drawn by the sound of the flute. As Kale played, the drum glowed with a fierce light before shattering into 1,000 pieces. Elara let out one final, agonized scream before collapsing to the ground, her power broken. The villagers stormed the palace, but they found Kyle standing over the unconscious princess, the broken drum at his feet. He had done it. He had freed them all. With a sense of relief and triumph, they hailed him as their hero. Oswin emerged from the forest to guide the villagers in rebuilding their lives. Elara was stripped of her title and exiled, her memory fading into legend as a warning to future generations. Under Oswin's wise counsel and Kale's leadership, the village prospered once more. The tale of the cursed princess and the brave hunter was passed down through the ages, a reminder that even in the darkest times, Hope and courage can break the strongest of chains. And so, the village lived in peace, forever grateful to the hunter who dared to challenge a tyrant and restore their freedom.